welcome back to an episode of Hero to Villain with me, Dr. Benji. Good to see you, I hope you're very well. Now this time yesterday, everything was fine. Overnight, I've had computer problems that really don't concern you actually, because I fixed it. I mean, it's a bloody miracle. Everything's working, but yeah, if anything goes wrong today, I'm going to put it down to that. What has been going well for me, though, is that Goodmanson, with 8 assists so far this season, is level with Leon Bailey and the most assists in the league table, looking very good in our 15 games so far this season. 3 losses in that, which I think is not too bad for our first season in Europe. And speaking of which, then, we've played a few matches since we last met. I did say today would be Sion and Tottenham, but actually, the Europa group is sorted. We can't not finish second anymore, so I thought there'd be no real point in showing you a game where we can only finish second. So I thought 2 Premier League games would be, so yeah, fancy. Of course, last episode was the 2-1 defeat to Wolfsburg. 1-1 against Huddersfield, not a very good run when you look at that. Only a win against Bristol City in those 5 games played. 2-0 against West Ham, though, that was okay, as was the 3-1 win over Kiev, which again was quite good. 1-1 away at Everton, you'll take it. They scored a late goal, so it's a bit annoying, but it's not too bad. And then with Brighton to come today, then, they're having a phenomenally good season, viewers. 4th in the table for them right now. City, United, Liverpool all lead the way, and Brighton in between ourselves and them, as well as Arsenal, who are level on points. Chelsea, Tottenham just behind, and then the gap to 9th is really up there. But Brighton, I'd say having a really good year and have some very good players. We'll look at those. We're going to look at their team in just a moment. But before we go to their team, let's take a look at ours. Now, the problem we've had this season is figuring out defensively what our best 2 is as a defensive unit. Right now, you can see Ramon has been playing a little bit for me as well and done okay. So I'm going to stick with him for now. On loan from Real Madrid, we've gone for Mendy, who I like a lot, as well as Obermeyer, who's played a fair bit as well. But neither have played quite as well as Ramon when he's featured. So we're going to stick with him today. And in the other positions, Goodmanson needs the rest. Janovic also needs the rest, so won't play this first game. It does, though, we get to bring the likes of Dybala in, so that's quite exciting. He needs to play a little bit more and better when he does play, ideally. Guerrero will be in goal then. Alessi Alkin, either side of the middle 2, which is Barrington on today. Vergara and Barrow in the centre. We've got Dybala behind Rodriguez, Chambers one side, Clark the other. And so we just need a little bit more, I think, from the midfield recently. It's been not as impressive as it has been in previous seasons. Jack Clark does well when he plays, as does Goodmanson, but the rest of them, we need a little bit more. So, Brighton, very talented individual players, and this is going to be a test. Don't think just because the name's Brighton, this is going to be easy. They're above us in the league table, deservedly so. And yeah, let's take a look then. Rennie David up front. He is as good as any striker that we've ever had. I think he's probably better than any striker I've had. Really good player, Dutch international. They've also got a few others. Matt Pratt, of course, the player we looked at bringing in but didn't. He's having a pretty good season for them as well. Marino on the other side, another very talented winger on that right-hand side. Spanish former international as well, I think. So, some good players in this side, some players to be aware of. They've also got this guy who I'm not actually familiar with, I must say, Alex Demoy there, who doesn't look as good, a little bit younger, French, has been signed on a free from Monaco. He's there, Paulo Riva, I love it. All right, then we're going to have to go out there and try and do our business and come away with a win. That's the challenge, though, isn't it, really? That is the challenge. All right, then, we are in a sort of a navy purple combo there in the white and blue, and as the away side, let's just see what they do. Let's respond to them a little bit. I'm all for trying to stamp my authority on teams that I think we're superiorly better than, but this year, I'm going to give them the respect they deserve. 15+ goal difference as well is also very good. If we win today, though, we do go level on points with them, although their goal difference will keep us apart from one another, as the first highlight of the game is going their way. After this, remember, folks, Tottenham to come, another side in and around that top 7, top 8 positions as things stand right now, as Pratt's on the ball, of course, because we tried to side him, obviously, and because we didn't, the game have decided, well, he's going to score against you now. Oh, is he? Good. Thanks for letting me know. I'm trying not to be cross here, viewers, but I am furious. He just, basically, we just let him run wherever he would like to run, and then Garrido in goal just says, no, not going to be saving it this time. Sorry, everyone. I like that they can have conversations on the pitch that calmly, to be honest, as we're going to try and build from the back. This is what I like to see from our boys. Let's see, can we do it with the composure and the... Well, but we're back on it. It wasn't a great bit of build-up play from us, but Clark's there now, again, shot on target, and he's been the underrated player of this whole series, I feel like, Jack Clark, when he's played for me. Could have Birch on the edge, as that's going to be ruled out for offside, so stop breaking the rules. You naughty little sausages. Right, we're going to be more positive. I feel like so far we've seen little to nothing. I'm also going to play a little bit wider as well in this system. I say a little bit wider, a lot wider than we were doing. See if we can stretch them, maybe on the counter-attack a little more. Rodriguez up front, quiet game. Missing Goodmanson, his friend behind him, who's been our star performer this season. And you can see the whole team are missing him, really. Pratt's ball there was the ball of a Pratt. Not very good at all. Dybala, though, involved. Not involved. Gives it away. That was not his best work, you've got to say. If there's one thing I want Dybala to do, it's keep the ball in possession. As that's knocked forward. Alkin. I feel like there's not a massive link here between ourselves, our defence and our midfield. We're sort of just going over them all the time, which is not the way we play. Garrido with a shot. Pratt misses it. What a Pratt. Oh, that's good. Good word play there, Ben. Top notch that one is, wasn't it? I mean, I could be an author with that sort of logic. Dybala back on it again. Vergara now a distance away from goal, but oh, it doesn't matter. 1-1 just before half time. Aston Villa level things away at Brighton. What a goal it was. Leonardo Vergara, the player that we obviously didn't have a work permit for initially, but we have one for now. Speaking of which, Servi has got himself a work permit, so I'm sure we'll see him again potentially in the January period. But that shot there from Vergara, unstoppable, keeper nowhere, and yeah, back on level terms. Dybala and Vergara, I like that a lot. It's like a new version of Herbs and Spices. The double A's, we could call them. The batteries in the middle there. The batteries. What am I saying? The batteries. Because they've both got 2 A's at the end of their name to their double A's. Have we got any other players that could be double A's? Just looking through there. Not really. Not right at the end there. I might sign David Alaba as a coach. Just because he could be a part of that, couldn't he? Just trying to think of other players we could buy that have got this double A combination. It's a corner though. David's going to put it in. David. He swings it in. It's gone quite far though. And back in again though. Vergara just about gets it clear. Gravenberch looks dangerous. Rotlid. They've got some great names in this side, it must be said. But Brighton, if there's one thing you can say for them, good names. Chambers though picks it up, runs forward with it a little bit. You like to see that. Clark, great ball over to Rodriguez. Oh my goodness me. Nestor Rodriguez, 8th goal of the season. And all of a sudden after being 1-0 down, we're up 2-1. Back level on points with them. Fighting for that 4th position despite this European campaign that I'm trying to use as an excuse at every opportunity. Clark races forward, ball over, great first touch from Rodriguez, and what a finish it was. If he hadn't scored that, it'd have probably been coming off any minute now. We've got options on the bench, but now we're in the lead. I feel like we need to sit with this. It's been a system of mine. I say a system. It's been a thing I've been doing this season where if we've got a lead, I try and sit on the lead, not change too much. When we're losing, try and change the game, Ben. But in these circumstances, don't necessarily. That said, viewers, I would like to bring on a central midfielder. I don't have one on the bench. There's about 10 minutes to go if we include potential injury time, and we're on the ball once again. The throw in from Brighton, not at its best, as Chambers cuts inside, tackled though, and maybe a counter-attack for them. It's a bold move. Rodriguez is there. It's a defensive calamity at Brighton. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. That is not as good as they would have wanted it to be. And having seen Brighton peer, that's also in the same boat. It's not as good as everyone thinks it is. Sorry, people that live in Brighton. Rodriguez, great touch out of his feet, and makes it 3-1. Game over, viewers. Let's wrap things up there, shall we? See, now I've got 2 goal leads. I'll make a change. You know, Menes is going to come on for Rodriguez. He's on a hat-trick. He'll be annoyed. No, he's not. Doku's going to come on, though. Batista Mendy for Ramon at the back. Just keep things fresh in there as Pratt misses. Viewers, what is it? Idiot, that's it. Nestor Rodriguez on the hat-trick. Clark, can he get it back across? He looks for Rodriguez, can't quite find him. Stop wasting my time, Brighton, honestly. Corner. Surely not a corner from this. Nestor Rodriguez, there was a chance for the hat-trick, viewers. He's blown it. I feel like a Pratt, viewers. Matt Pratt. There's 2 minutes left. He scored. He's grabbed the ball. He's running towards the halfway line. We sort of give him a free shot. We basically go, Matt, do you want to have a shot for me? We're still on positive. That was probably the mistake we made. The ball to the back post by Laird. And then it's a good volley. You know what? Proving we probably should have signed him. I assume that'll be the end of the drama, though, as they've got a corner. If this results in a, well, they've hit the bar and we've cleared it. And I think that's probably game over, ref. If you want to play to the rules of the game, shall we? Clear it. There we are. 3-2 winners. Easy. Whew. All right, not a problem. 3-2, good. Easy games, easy wins. Easy skins, viewers. All right, Tottenham to come up next. They're currently in 6th position. I think they've just won their game, have they? I don't see that. Oh, they have. They've beaten Liverpool 1-0. So it does make everything a little bit tighter, which is quite nice, really. Arsenal and Chelsea now just behind them. And a massive win for Manchester United. 6-1 winners in that one, while City drop points. Rescue a point late on, but do drop points. It gives United the tail at the top. Interesting, Liverpool only lost 1 game, but currently sit in 3rd position after all of these draws. So curious. And that's their first defeat as well to Tottenham. And we play them next. Great. Hopefully they put all of their effort into that game and they're not ready for me. So we turn up and they go, oh, what are you doing? They're like a ghost, only real and actually existing. No, there it is, viewers. I don't believe in ghosts. There, I've said it. I'll tell you why. I've seen no evidence. So I personally have never seen a ghost. So unless I have and I just didn't know it. So no, because that, again, this is bonkers, isn't it? You never see a picture of a ghost with someone else and they're chatting away, do you? You never see it like that with you and the ghost. You never see that. But that's what I want, viewers. I want to see the ghost actually taking part in proceedings. getting involved in Pass the Parcel. I don't know why he's at a party. I just think if a ghost's going to turn up at any point, go to the party. Don't just wait for a bus. I want to see that. Why are we not seeing that? Why are ghosts always... They're always going through corridors as well, aren't they? You don't see them in big open space. I've never seen one in a field. Ever seen a ghost in a field, viewers? I haven't. So that's why I don't think so. I've never seen a ghost at a computer either. That's weird, isn't it? Never seen that. I just think they pick and choose their moments. I've got to be honest, gang. I was just thinking there, how did we get onto this? And I can't remember. So there you are. Unless he always needs a rest. I don't know what he's doing midweek between games, but he's always in need of rest. Aubameyang comes in then, I guess. It's not ideal, but I don't want to play. Do you know what? No, I don't care if you need the rest. Play. Elsewhere, Dybala's going to step out and Jonovic is going to come in for Barrow in two very strong moves for me there, actually. Make us much stronger. The rest of the squad is going to remain the same. I could put a few of these boys on the bench, but I'm not going to. I'm going to leave it as is. Maybe Robson on the bench, actually. He can do lots of things, can't he, for Mendy? And then anywhere else you want to change things up? No, we'll leave it. Okay then, Garrido in goal. Alessi, Relmon, Badens, Alkin at the back, Jonovic and Vergara in the centre, Clark one side, Chambers the other, and Gudmundsson behind Rodriguez. The only player I'd probably bring in here to play instead of Chambers is Doku. That's the only one move I think we could make that would maybe make us slightly stronger. And do you know what, viewers? I've panicked. I'm doing it. I'm not even going to make him a winger. He's going to play like Chambers. Of course, Chambers on the bench, though. We can always change it up if we need to, or make Doku a winger. All right, then, here's the Spurs side. The big familiar name in there. Not only is Kepa in the side and Jota, but Dele Alli, still at Tottenham. Must have spent his whole career there. He has indeed, at the tender age now of 32. And, yeah, it's done fine for them. Well done, Dele. Any other players? Oh, Christian Eriksen's there as well, but he's soon to retire at 36. I noticed that Tony Wright there, not featuring. Good purchase, Spurs. Good purchase. Harry Kane, I didn't even notice. Harry Kane's also on the bench at 35. He's scored goals in every single season. Has he broken the record there? I assume he probably has. All right then, after a good win against what is a better, I'd say better Brighton side than we imagined, hopefully we can follow it up with a good win against Tottenham Hotspur. Tottenham Hotspur. I noticed there at the back they've also got Sanchez as well, Davinson Sanchez. So quite a few players from the current Spurs side still there over 10 years later. Of course, if you'd like to see a video years into the future, viewers, the 1,000 years in the future video out now. It's on my channel somewhere. Right, free kick, Gudmundsson. Ball whipped towards that back post. It goes towards goal. Kepa keeps it out. And Kepa the keeper. It's good. Good comedy, Ben. Well done, you. It's amazing you've not been put up for like a National Comedy Award or British Comedy Award. Any sort of award, really. As they've gone through there. Yilmaz. Garrido with a save. Garrido or Garrido. I think we know. He's not as camp as that, though. I do camp quite well. I get it from my father, who also does camp quite well, to be fair. I don't know why I'm sharing this information with you. Like me and my dad are a bit camp sometimes. Who knew? Massively into musicals. Gudmundsson, ball in. A ball into the goal, nearly, as it just goes wide. Nearly at half-time, apart from the few chances we've seen, have been very quick highlights. We've seen little else. Some of the videos recently have been a little bit shorter. As Clark, go on. Oh, yes! Jack Clark with the goal. You love to see it. 8th goal of the season. Lovely stuff from him. 1-0 just before half-time. A lovely time to score. Puts their team talk in disrepute, viewers. I was just saying that some of these videos have been a little bit shorter. The highlights in the games haven't been as regular. I probably haven't waffled as much either, so as a result, the videos have been shorter. I can waffle more if you'd like. If you'd like more waffle, viewers, I'm more than happy to accommodate with more waffle. I'm not going to make the games longer for the sake of making them longer. It's just how I feel, viewers. I just thought I'd address that now because some of the videos recently have been a tad shorter. Some of you probably didn't even notice, to be honest. You're just happy to get... I feel like this is part of your routine now that you're just getting out of the way at this point. It's like doing the washing up as Jota there runs straight into Jonovic. Ball forward to Rodriguez. Now can he turn and burn? That's the question. He stops, freezes. Weir tackles him. And now a ball through the middle could be dangerous. Over the top, Yilmaz, big chance and scores. It looked too easy for him. 1-1 and just after half-time. Now we scored just before. Tottenham scored just after. Zafa Yilmaz keeping Harry Kane out. Yep, Belgian. He's not bad. We've got quite a pacey backline normally, so I'm not usually worried about that sort of ball, but on that occasion, dangerous. Dele Alli having a poor game. They might want to think about substituting him, and we've got obviously Nissen and Menace on the bench. The Rod's there too. We could also bring him on, but Jack Clark having a good game so far. It's whether we change things in the striking area. I think Nissen, this is the game for him to come on and cause absolute mayhem at the back for Tottenham, as they've got a chance here. I think this is because I'm making a change, though. I could be wrong, as it deflects away from goal. Ball back in, cleared again. Dele Alli now to make it 2-1. Oh, he pulls it. Oh, for goodness. I thought it was going to be the highlight highlight because I made a change. It wasn't. Rendon scores. Oscar Rendon. We're talking about awards, and well, he gets the one for. What's our keeper done there? Was he conned that much that he actually dived for it as the first shot winning? Unbelievable. Dele Alli there pulls it back, and yeah, it's quite the strike, you've got to say. Rendon with the goal. We'll make the tactical switch. Bring this in on for Rodriguez. Will there be a change in performance? It started off so well, viewers. This will put us back into 6th position, which is where we started today. So not much has changed, really. Ball played in. Can we counter here? Get back on level terms. Clark comes a little bit deeper for it. Plays the ball over the top. Nissan's going to be on this. Can he finish it off? Oh, referee. Referee. Have a word. No, yeah, listen to the video assistant referee. It's a penalty, viewers. Of course it is. Gudmundsson to strike. I mean, he was encroaching. Number 20 there. Is that Dele Alli with his antics? It is indeed. Of course it is. 2-2. And with 5 minutes left to go or so, there's still a time, well, still some time for there to be a winner in this game. What is Dele Alli doing there? If we'd have missed that, there'd have had to be a retake, because that is outrageous behaviour. It's a highlight after the goal, viewers. Everyone freeze. Traditionally, I think highlights after the goal always result in either a goal or the woodwork being struck. So I'm immediately nervous as well, I thought it was happening, so shouldn't be that annoyed or shocked, but I am. Timon plays it across, Jota's there, and Garrido makes the save and then turns around. Highlight after the goal, viewers. Hold the phone. I'll do it. It's charging at the moment. I'm just holding it. This cable's too long. I need to... plugs. Right, we're still with the highlight after the goal, as Nissan is in behind again. Can he make it 3? Oh, great. I mean, it worked for them, didn't it? Oh, no, there's a corner. So we're not watching it, viewers. Sorry. Chambers is going to come on for Doku, and the Rod's going to come on for Clark. I think Clark's had a pretty good game, got the goal, of course, as well. But just some fresh legs, late doors. Can they make the difference? The changes have happened. 88.5 minutes left to go, or have gone, I should say. Gudmundsson there. What a ball to Alkin, who's raced forward. Ball played in. It's a delicious delivery. The Rod! Oh, good defending. Annoyingly good defending. Oh, goodness me. Ball played in from Gudmundsson. Nissan's there. It's cleared every single pick in time. Jonovic, and they've dealt with it. We're into injury time. There's 90 seconds left and they've got a corner. Don't even do it to me. Right, we'll stop that from starting. Let's see now. Out to this right side. Look at it. Garrido. Do it, Garrido. Look at them. On either side. Oh, take your time, you clown. Why are we not doing it quicker than that? Chambers now. Lovely ball to Nissan, who's got away from his man. We're in. The Rod's done it. It froze a little bit. I don't know what happened. It's 3-3 into 5th position. Tottenham, how do you like your eggs in the morning? I like mine with a 3rd. Let's go. Ball played forward. Nissan there. The pace of Nissan. He's caused all sorts of havoc. The tackle came in. The Rod was there and finished it off stupendously. A minute to go. There's no highlights after the goal. There's a throw in deep in their half. I assume the game is over, though, as we keep it in. A winner here, and, I mean, all bets are off, viewers. Anything could happen. Now, let's see. Jonovic, end the game, then. I mean, referee, fine. Stick to the rules of the game, which I requested last week. Fair enough. 3-3. Dramatic. Hopefully you enjoyed it. The video will definitely have been longer today because of all of this, and I talked about ghosts for about 3 minutes. All right, that's going to wrap it up then. You can see it's a 5th position. I'll take that all day long. Drawing too many games, though. We need to turn some of these draws into wins. A couple of them there, and some of the losses as well. Not great. I say some of them. The Leeds loss hangs over my head a little bit. Next time we meet then, I think we'll fly forward a little bit further, probably towards the Manchester City, Southampton, basically what I'm saying is the January period, where hopefully this run of games here, Newcastle, Leicester, Palace, and Leeds will run quite well. Hopefully you're looking forward to it. If you are, do drop a like, and if you enjoyed today, drop a like for the same reason. With love, with care then. From me, that's been just the next time. I'll see you again very, very soon. Goodbye. I'm just pleased my computer didn't turn off and destroy my whole life.